A Self-Interview by Danielle Willis. What is a practice? Well, the Western idea of practice is to acquire a skill, but I like the Eastern idea of practice, which is to complete, actualize, or reveal the complete person who is already there. A practice could be a lot of things. For instance, walking is a practice, or meditation, or yoga, which is something I partake in regularly, or even putting on your clothes in the morning can be a practice. So what you're saying is you can have more than one practice? Yes, you can. I myself have several different practices that I engage in throughout the day and the week, and my practices may differ than other people's personal practices. These practices can vary depending on each individual's environment, experiences, and circumstances. And your practice could be influenced by your daily life, and your daily life can be influenced by your practice. Can you describe what some of your personal practices entail? Yeah. As an artist and movement technician, my practice is very somatic and sensuous. I utilize embodiment practices such as release technique to release tension and find groundedness, as well as integrate connectivity. I also engage in a concept from Nylena Waits in which you use the body mind to follow the body's impulses and sensations to create movement. I become in tune with my body mind, listening to the information it provides me. This can sometimes alter my state of consciousness, in which my perceptions of time and space can shift. I also enjoy engaging in Nylena Waits' experiential state of subcortical formlessness. This takes my improvisation to a state of embodied sensorium rather than a state derived from language or dialogue. Is a practice an art and or a performance, or is it just a preparation for a performance? I think many people do see them as two separate entities, or that a practice is a means necessary to make art. Stephen Nachmanovich writes that no matter how expert we may become, we need to continually relearn how to play. Thus, we recover the innocence, the curiosity, the desire that impelled us to play in the first place. Thus, we discover the necessary unity of practice and performance. So, if practice can be performance, does it change to have an audience view your practice? I honestly don't know if there's a right or wrong answer to this. Should it change your practice? Probably not. Does it? For me, yes. Knowing I have someone watching me feels very different than when I'm on my own. I become more aware and conscious of what I'm doing and who is watching. I feel as though I have to keep it fresh and interesting for their benefit. I often end up losing what's most important to me and to my practice. So, when you're not in front of an audience, what are some of the attributes of your practice that makes it art? What makes it important? It provides a time and a space that I can do and explore anything without fear of consequences or judgment. It can bring out unconscious material or movement without censorship. It inspires a continuous flow of doing, of playfulness, and compulsive experimentation. Not only is practice necessary to art, it is art. So, is creating art or dance a practice? It is, yeah. My dance making process is a bit of a different practice than I've previously described, though sometimes I have trouble separating them, or as Nina Martin describes it, killing the choreographer. But the biggest difference is I start the dance making practice with an idea or concept and intent to create a dance. Actually, the word create comes from to make grow, which refers to cultivating plants. Within this practice, I grow and evolve a set of rules around the concept that incorporate the unfoldings of my imagination exploration, finding new pathways of flow along the way. Are your practices always the same? No, they grow and evolve as I do, and often they are influenced by how my body is feeling, my state of mind, and the environment I'm in. I'm often inspired by what is around me, utilizing what's already in the space. I am constantly finding new ways to play and explore within my practice. In this space, I am free to create, deconstruct, and recreate as many times as I'd like. My practice is my art.